don't necessarily agree with getting fired necessarily, but like the hot seat talk and the Penn State fans wanting him gone, despite Penn State being better than 95% of other programs, it still cracks me up. But they just can't win a big game. Like, literally, you watch Alabama, Georgia, and you look at these scores, and it's ironic that Oregon Penn State ended up being the higher scoring game. That's what's funny, because if you miss, like if you had a wedding, as Josh Pate would say, no fall weddings, right? If you were at a wedding or you were at work and you missed the games or whatever reason, and you just blink and you look at these results, you're like, oh, well, Oregon Penn State was the higher scoring game. That's fraudulent, because Oregon Penn State for the vast majority of the game was a 3-3 game. There was nothing going on. Every time I flipped it over, there was nothing happening. It was just all defense, right? Mostly pathetic offense, but all defense. I mean, got to give credit to the defenses, but still. Alabama, Georgia, it was back and forth, great plays, all that kind of stuff. And then Alabama, Georgia kind of stalled out at the end, whereas Oregon, Penn State ramped up at the end. So Oregon goes up 17-3, and my immediate thought processing is, oh my gosh, James Franklin, he's cooked, right? Oh no, they're going to lose again. Then Drew Aller locks in, and Penn State figures it out. And you know what they do? They end up tying up Oregon at 17-all. I don't know, man. Penn State fought in this game. They fought. They tried. I don't know, man. I don't understand why Penn State in these big games just can't get it done. Other than every single time they play in a big game, they're the most vanilla, boring-looking team on planet Earth. I mean, honestly, this comment, I mean, it's not wrong. Jim Knowles doesn't have that offense he had last year to complement his defense. I mean, Penn State offensively is pretty boring for a top 5 to 10 program. It's not a lot of dynamism on the team. There's not a lot of electricity, sparks flying everywhere. It's just a vanilla offense with, frankly, a bunch of vanilla players. I don't know if James Franklin just don't know how to recruit elite talent, on offense to spice up the offense, or, get in the coordinate. I don't know what the issue may be, because again, do I really follow Penn State that closely? Not really. I just know that Penn State, every single time that they play in these games, can't win. And unfortunately for Penn State and for James Franklin, that is a recurring problem that's not going away.